Why do we get sick? I mean, it's something that happens to all of us, but really understanding it, that's the first step to staying healthy. So in this explainer, we're going to break down the basics of what illness is all about, and more importantly, what you can actually do about it. So let's dive in. You know that feeling, right? It's not like you're full-on sick just yet, but you just feel a little off. It's that moment when your body kind of whispers to you, hey, something's not quite right, and you know you might be coming down with something. And a lot of the time, the first clues are super subtle. You might start feeling itchy, like with chickenpox, where your skin just gets irritated and you can't stop scratching. Or maybe you just feel really weak, like all your energy has been drained. You could even feel a bit lightheaded, kind of dizzy. Think of these as your body's own little early warning system. Okay, so you feel off. Now what? Well, the next step is to try and decode what your body is actually telling you. So let's look at a couple of common words that help us understand and talk about what's going on. One of the very first things we usually wonder is, can I give this to someone else? And that brings us to this word, contagious. If an illness is contagious, like the flu, it just means those tiny little germs can spread really, really easily. Sometimes a single cough is all it takes to pass it on. And then sometimes, the signs are way more obvious. A rash, for example, is basically your skin's way of showing that it's irritated. It could be from an allergy, or it could be a sign of something contagious. Really, it's a visual clue that something is going on inside your body. So now that we've talked about a few symptoms, let's zoom out for a second. See, not all illnesses are created equal. They can pretty much be sorted into two main buckets, and knowing the difference between them is, well, it's a really big deal for our health. So here's the main difference. Infectious illnesses are caused by little invaders from the outside. We're talking germs like bacteria and viruses that you can catch from someone else. Non-infectious illnesses, on the other hand, they usually start from inside. They're often caused by a mix of our genetics, our environment, or our lifestyle, and you just can't pass them on to another person. So what makes us get sick in the first place? Well, it's a whole bunch of things, really. Germs are the obvious ones for those infectious diseases, but things like not eating well, not getting enough sleep, being way too stressed, or not getting enough exercise, all of that can weaken our body's natural defenses and make us way more likely to get sick from, well, anything. Okay, enough about getting sick. Let's flip this around and talk about how to stay well. And the good news here is that we have this incredible toolkit of really simple, everyday habits that can totally protect our health. And what's so amazing is that the best strategies are usually the most simple. I mean, washing your hands, that's your number one defense against germs. Eating healthy foods gives your immune system the fuel it needs to fight. Sleep is when your body actually repairs itself, and exercise makes you stronger. It's like each one of these habits adds another layer of armor. And out of all of these, I want to zero in on one that is so easy to forget about: sleep. Seriously, getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night, it's not a luxury, it's absolutely essential. This is prime time for your body to recharge, heal, and get ready for the next day. But let's be real. Sometimes you do everything right and you still get sick. It happens. And when it does, the game changes from prevention to recovery. So, what are the best things you can do to help your body heal and get back on your feet fast? When you're sick, your job is to work with your body, not against it. Rest gives it the energy it needs to actually fight the illness. Drinking lots of water keeps everything running smoothly. And if you've got something contagious, staying home is a huge deal. It protects everybody around you while you focus on getting better yourself. And this quote really just sums it all up, doesn't it? Our health isn't just about not being sick. It's about feeling strong and happy and having energy. It's the foundation for literally everything else we do. Taking care of it, that's one of the best investments you can ever make in yourself. So I'll just leave you with this question to chew on. Your health is your most important asset, period. So how are you going to invest in it today? Whether that means grabbing an extra hour of sleep, choosing a healthier lunch, or just taking 20 seconds to wash your hands. What's one small thing you can do for your well-being?